Robert, first off, give me your take on Jerome Powell and the Fed's decision to raise rates and potentially continue to next year as well.
Well, Powell seems to me a very level-headed man who's doing his job. He's not intimidated. And we've had very low federal funds rates. They've been negative for years. It's about the time that they come up to zero or something like that when the economy is showing signs of strength. So I'm impressed with what he's doing, and it seems to me shouldn't stir the markets a whole lot.
It seems to be stirring the markets a whole lot. So you disagree with the market reaction?
Yeah, well, I think the market does have an immediate reaction to news. But the volatility that we've seen in the market precedes this. It goes back to the beginning of January, February of 2018. So it has something else to do. It's not I think we have a very reasonable Fed who's doing their job, and it doesn't look out of bounds at all.
I mean, I get it, Bob, that the Fed shouldn't be responsible for putting a floor under the markets and shouldn't have to have the markets back all the time. And that's the whole idea of the Fed put. And maybe that's not there anymore and we have to take the medicine. But I think the bigger worry here is that the Fed is missing something, and that while the economic data is okay, it's actually showing signs of a slowdown, worse globally, and we're starting to feel it here. And the Fed's tightening into that environment.
Well, I am worried about the slowdown. We've had a very highly priced stock market and housing market and bond market, and we've had a recovery that's almost, in terms of the NBER expansions, it's almost setting a record. And people are starting to phase onto that. Think about that. So I am worried about these markets and about a recession. But this step is the step the Fed took is just so reasonable on the basics, and it's such a small step. And they also pulled back from 3 to 2 projected increases in the coming year. I think the turmoil in the markets has some other, it's more the theory that we're hearing about some correction is overdue than any specific action of the Fed.